Good morning. This is my hot lemon water that I'm drinking for my digestion before I get breakfast going. I want to share some cheap and yummy foods and meals and such that I like to make at home for my kids from scratch. My name is Sarah. I have 5 kids and I try to make pretty much everything I can from scratch at home. It's a great way for us to firstly save money and secondly take care of our bodies as best as possible. So for breakfast we have some local bacon. I made these sourdough blueberry bagels a couple days ago. They're so good. To make a batch of these, which is about 20 mini bagels, it cost me $3-ish to make it from home. My kids are playing in the living room. I can't tell if they're crying or laughing. Let's make some coffee. I love having coffee at home. Going out for coffee is such a treat. It's definitely not a usual because it is very expensive. So not only do we, for the most part, make our own coffee at home because it's very affordable, but Kieran roasts his own coffee beans. So he buys the green beans and he roasts them, and it's a way cheaper alternative than to buy coffee at the store. It's amazing seeing how things really add up. Even recently I went to the store with my kids and they were kind of being more aware of the money I was spending on our groceries, and they were like, that really added up. Like, we're all of a sudden paying hundreds of dollars for things that are kind of $4 to $5 a piece. So the same goes with just like our daily stuff. Bread adds up, coffee adds up, sauces add up. But if you can make it yourself, it's a lot more affordable. 130 grams of water to 30 grams of coffee. Our morning breakfasts are really quick. I want it to be something that's filling, affordable, and very fast. Maybe on a weekend or something, I'll do something more like crepes or a Dutch baby or something like that. But when it comes to just like during the week and we're gonna do homeschool today, I need to be able to make my breakfast as quick and efficient as possible. Homemade bagels, bread is the way to go. It's so affordable. Bacon or eggs, depending on the day. It's good protein, keeps the kids full. And then fruit, obviously. And I'll only buy fruit on sale. I have never bought any fruit that's not on sale unless it's at like more of a local market. But if I'm going to a bigger store, I usually find really good deals. But I am the believer in really simplifying breakfast. I feel like especially online, breakfast can feel really intimidating because it has to look a certain way, make us feel a certain way. It has to be very presentable to the camera and to our audience, when really on the day-to-day, we're just trying to keep these little kids alive. Simplicity is the way to go for breakfast. Cheers. I'll see you guys at lunchtime. All right, we need to make some lunch. Something about making all your food basically from scratch is that it does take a little bit more time. It takes some more prepping, more thinking, more cooking. It's not like you're just putting things together. You are taking ingredients and making things. So it can be a little more time consuming, but it's all worth it. And, okay, one of my kids just spilled a drink, hold on. Where were we? Making things from scratch, time consuming, but great. And it also means that it's like 11:15, but I am gonna prep some lunch here, and we usually eat lunch quite early in this house. I think I have zucchini and eggs and cheese and goodness, and I wanna yes, let's do it. So, like what I said, making food at home can be a little more time consuming, but I find there are a few things that I can do that make it a lot easier. And that is why I need to give a huge high five to my Typhor Dome 2 air fryer. I'm a little late, but I have officially hopped on the air fryer train, and I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. From reducing normal cook times to ensuring that everything I make gets cooked perfectly. My Typhor Dome air fryer is now an appliance I refuse to live without. I'm gonna make some zucchini fritters. I'm going to put them into my air fryer. It's a really simple recipe. Whisk up some eggs, add in some salt, a little bit of pepper, give it a good whisk. You can put this aside. Now the zucchini. I'm gonna add in all the zucchini. You can use any kind of feta that you like, but we always use a goat feta. I'm excited to show you guys how I cook this, because usually it takes a really long time, but this time, nuh-uh. So what's really cool about the Typhor Dome 2 is that it has 360 heating technology, which basically means that there's dual heating on the top and bottom of the air fryer, relieving you of the task of flipping and shaking your food frequently, yet still ensuring that your food is fully cooked and delicious. And because of their dual temperature sensor system, you will get delicious results every single time. Let's give this one last stir. The Typhor Dome 2 air fryer is so simple to use, and we're also a family of 7, so I love how absolutely enormous this thing is and how much food we can fit in here to feed our entire family. You have the grill plate that you can put into here, but for these zucchini fritters, I'm just gonna put it in like this. So this is a 15-in-1 multifunctional cooker. You want it cooked, it'll do it. Pizza, bacon, steak. We love doing wings in here, fries. I even dehydrate my own blueberries in here for blueberry bagels. Okay, let's pour this in here. Maybe you're also a mom like me and you just hate excess noise. Even noise of just a fan going off can make me feel overstimulated. My Typhor air fryer is so quiet, you can't even really tell it's on. It also has the ability to self-clean, making my life 10,000 times easier. It operates at a degree of 500 Fahrenheit, breaking down the annoying grime and grease for a much easier cleanup. So it's as simple as plugging it in, pushing this in, like your favorite drawer, turning it on. I'm gonna put it on air fry for 15 minutes and let it do its thing. If you're ready to simplify your cooking, reduce cook time, and come out with a perfect meal every single time, then click the link in my description box and use the code Sarah Therese. It's gonna save you 10% off your own Typhor air fryer. This is for a limited time only for their spring sale. And once you grab that air fryer, try out this recipe and let me know what you think. Thanks again to Typhor for sponsoring this portion of today's video. More. Oh. I hope you're not tired of seeing me here in this corner. This is my corner. Like over the past bit, I'm just noticing I'm magnetized. Can't get out of this corner. But lunch is done. The kids are gonna do cleanup in a little bit, but what I have to do is make myself tea. So sometimes I'll do a big pot for like a morning tea for me to split with all the kids. Sometimes I do more of a afternoon tea, which is what I'll do now. And I always do an evening tea. No ands, ifs, or buts, always an evening tea. But because it's like not even one yet, I'll do a green tea. This is the Himalayan mountain green tea from Firepot. I bought this when we were in Hawaii and it is a dreamy tea. I'm getting close to being done though. I have found it cheaper to buy tea like this or like this, which are organic and beautiful brands, versus buying the pre-packed stuff, which we do. It's nice for like single cups or if people are coming over or whatever. And there's a lot of people that want different types of tea, but when we do a pot, it's just like the bulk tea in, these are wool bags, and we steep them. Simple as that. Oh, 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 usually that's a lot better. Yes. We ate up everything minus the zucchini fritters. We have maybe another lunch left of those, which will be perfect. So we'll tackle those probably tomorrow for lunch, or honestly, they're amazing for breakfast. We have a little bit of some relaxing time, things that I can get some chores done and what have you. And I'm already thinking towards dinner. I'm gonna keep it simple again, but something that's still very filling. I'm feeling like chicken fingers, homemade honey mustard. I have some local onion rings I can also fry up. Like, I'm just thinking kid easy friendly stuff. I'm solo momming. Kieran is just away for about a week here. So a lot of the food that I make is just kind of really different and fun because I'm just solo momming. It's just me and my kiddos. So I'm feeling like chicken fingers are on the horizon for dinner. And I could throw them in the air fryer and it's super simple. All right, that's my tea. Do some Devos. Out my bread bag. So whenever I have bread that's just kind of getting dry or it's an end piece and no one's gonna eat it, I put it in here. I'm gonna air fry these because I can, or I'll toast them in my air fryer because I can kind of get this done quite quickly. What I want to do here is really toast them almost to the point of drying them out, and then I can turn them into breadcrumbs that I will use to bread our chicken fingers tonight. And I put the exact same bag into the freezer because it's just my bread bag. While we have some spare time, we're making mini chocolate chip sourdough cookies. We like having these as snacks, as treats, as a part of a meal. Cookies go great with everything, if you ask me. I can see it.
I'm gonna eat it.
We're gonna bake it. Mayonnaise sauce an hour or two ahead of time. These are room temperature eggs. I find it kind of coagulates if I let it sit in the fridge for an hour or two before we actually eat. So I'm gonna make a honey mustard. And then I'm gonna make cookies. So let's preheat this oven. Using a big jar. Okay. Mostly avocado oil and some olive oil. have a little bit of Dijon. You need Dijon or proper prepared mustard. Sea salt, about half a teaspoon. Okay, I'm gonna add in some honey. Making my own sauces at home has been more affordable and much better for us, and we get something fresh. We'll add in a little bit of vinegar. If you can make mayonnaise, you can make any other sauce. We'll do our cookies, we'll do our chicken. So, this is how I do my chicken fingers. My chicken fingers and my honey mustard, yes, recipe. I'll have it linked down below. I have sourdough in the crumbs because it's sourdough bread. And then I'm gonna actually be using some sourdough discard in the egg wash for the egg bath. So, chicken in the flour, flour on the floor, chicken in the egg wash, in the breadcrumbs, into the air fryer. And I just keep doing that until it's done. I've already started eating because it's so good. I don't have what it takes to make a salad, and that's pretty normal around here. But I have a plate of cucumbers, which is great, and then we love having avocado, salt and pepper, and just eat it with a fork. It's like we have a salad, just no lettuce. Avocado, cucumber on the table, and we're just gonna stick with some nice chicken strips. Gotta love kid meal. Gotta love. Also, when it comes to ketchup, you can make your own. I don't. I buy the organic Heinz. The ingredients are night and day from the regular Heinz. I don't forget what. Okay. Woo! Just about how dark I like to have my evenings. The kitchen is almost clean, dishes are going through, kids are in bed, and I'm ready to really settle in for the night. Thank you for being here and watching today's video. I hope it helped you just be a little bit inspired to do some hands-on homemaking and make some super yummy, cheap food from home. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.